soccer interleague, St. Mary's, the Spartans, taking on Kipp Academy. And I say history because this is the first time they've played. They've never met each other in soccer. Kipp has played, they play football against Lynn Tech on Thanksgiving Eve. But and I think one year Lynn English was going out west to play in a big basketball tournament. They took English's place in the Boverini basketball tournament one year. And I think the girls' Kipp team plays Lynn Tech, but the boys have never played. St. Mary's comes in at 3-3. Kipp comes in at 4-1. And the one player to watch on Kipp was number 21, Marco Escobar. He's got like 9,000 goals. He's the scoring machine for Kipp. As he goes, Kipp goes. Kipp in the black. They're the home team. St. Mary's are the visitors. I don't call it an advantage because these kids are pretty good soccer players, but the only advantage St. Mary's might have is the schedule they play is a little bit more difficult than, I'm not saying it, Kipp doesn't play good teams, but they don't play a lot of the caliber teams that St. Mary's plays. Kipp with a break broken up by Cornell. Freer got a foot on it, couldn't hold on. Jacob Garino in net, and I owe Jacob Garino an apology. The last game, St. Mary's changed goaltenders, and I saw the goaltenders wear gray, so they have, like now, St. Mary's wearing white pants. Carino has a gray outfit with gray pants. And during the second half, I saw the gray pants on one of the players, and it wasn't a number that was on the roster. So I assumed it was the third goalie, because they have three of them on their roster. And the goalie scored, and I said it was Nicholas Fusco, but it wasn't. It was Jacob Carino who scored that goal, and I didn't give him credit, so I want to give him credit now. I apologize to Jacob, but he had a number that was not on the roster, and I just assumed that he was out of the game and that they put both backup goaltenders in. They push it back, trying to set something up. Kipp collects, and Cornell will boot it away. It gets headed upfield by Miller, and he'll kick it back to the goalie, who was Angel Lopez. That was Kevin Rodriguez pushing it back. They knock it deep, looking for a break. Garino gets there first, and that was Escobar. You don't want him to get that pass, because that's going to be a goal. They try to knock it deep, and it got knocked out. They double up and take the ball away down deep in the corner, and they push it back upfield. St. Mary's breaks it up again. Pushing and banging going on. They call it off. Kipp. St. Mary's will get a corner kick. LeBron will take it from the far side. He'll get that left foot into it. Everybody milling around out front. Ryan Freer got a head on it. They got another head on it, and the defense knocked it away. Freer got it to the net. It got blocked right out. And then they got another head on it. Might have been Sullivan. Got a head on it. And the defender stopped it from going in. Now they kick a ground ball that's out of play. So St. Mary's came that close. Corner kick bounced by everybody. Freer was there to get a head on it. They blocked the first one. It went right back out to St. Mary's. They got another head on it. And the defender out in front get it to the middle. Trying to knock it deep. It got blocked. Broken up by the spot, and Sullivan knocks it ahead. Miller with it. Kicks it back. Cornell knocks it deep. And it got headed out. I think that was James' pass, I think. I'm trying to read the writing. The young lady did a great job, but it's either pag or pass. Broke that play up and knocked it out. And they didn't give me everybody. I thought I saw a number that they didn't give me for Kipp. I hope not. Broken up. They tried to knock it deep. It got blocked. Kipp winds up with it. Stepping in front, blocking it, taking it away was Sullivan. They kick it down the far side. Miller with a nice stop. They kick it back. Shot goes way wide left. They had Sullivan breaking down the near side. He would have been a perfect pass for him coming in. That was Jackson, Kaya Jackson with that line shot that went wide. And kick boots it away. And unfortunately, I can't identify the young man wearing number 7. Because there's no number 7 on the roster that Kipp gave me. And he's been active so far. St. Mary's winds up with it. They knock it deep down the far side. Trying to keep it in, they couldn't. So I guess that 26 is Jane Pass, because there's also a Jefferson Pass wearing number 20. Kipp trying to get it in, knocked it out. St. Mary's will get the throw in down deep. They try to drop it off. Kipp blocks it. Nice defense by Christian Garcia. And Kipp takes it away. And they bring it the other way. They go deep looking for a break. And LeBron knocks it away. That was Josue De Leon that they try to send in. Miller gets around, drops it back. Jackson gets it to the middle. To the far side. Tip it ahead. Freya. Trying to get the shot off. Good defense. Forced them to go way down deep. And then defense blocked it. I think that was James Pass that blocked the shot. And LeBron will get another corner kick coming from the far side. We've got this game here at Manning, and we've got Lynn Tech football coming up at 2 o'clock. They blew the whistle. I don't know if there was contact out front or if St. Mary's got behind the defense. Just as LeBron was kicking it, they headed it off the drop crossbar. It didn't go in anyway, but they blew the whistle for an infraction out in front. And Kipp boots it away, and now they kick it deep up English territory. St. Mary's knocks it out. We'll have substitutions for St. Mary's and Kipp. Nice morning here at Manning. Just cool enough that you really don't have to wear a heavy jacket. You can get by with a t-shirt. Mary's knocks it deep. And St. Mary's got knocked down and a little slow getting up. In fact, he's not getting up. Now he's up. Hopefully everything is okay. And he's going to go to the sideline and get replaced. They call the contact. St. Mary's will get the kick. LeBron will take it. Gets it out in front, headed away nicely by Kipp. I got another number that's not there. And St. Mary's is offside. They made a great pass, but they were behind the defense before the pass was even made. So that easy call for the official there. He was right there on top of the play. So I thought I saw a number 8 out there for Kipp. And I don't have that 8 on the roster. Kipp trying to walk in. Pass a little bit too far for Josue De Leon. Gets knocked out. So there's a few numbers we don't have. There's a number 10 for Kipp as well. Freya got a foot on it. Kipp winds up with it. Trying to get a shot off, it got blocked. They knock it very deep. Miller trying to get there. And he does. He gets it around, but it went out. He pulled it around the defense, but when he did, he went out of play. Good hustle. Got there, beat the defense, but then pulled it out of play. They'll give it to Lopez, the goaltender, to kick away. Back to Cornell. Give and go, and it goes off Cornell out of play. Kevin Rodriguez. That play was right in front of me. I watched it go off Cornell's foot, and they gave the throw in to St. Mary's. I don't know if I'll ever learn this game. Escobar trying to knock it deep. It got blocked. And it got blocked by Maroney. Rodriguez knocks it up. A couple of heads for St. Mary's, knocks it back. Broken up by Maroney. And we got a takedown by St. Mary's, and Kipp will get a free kick. They drill it to the net. Carino came out almost to the goal line to pick it off, and he booms it downfield. And Kipp got a foot on it and knocked it away. That goes by. Freer's going to have an easy run. I think that was James Pass with that nice defensive play. LeBron will get the free kick. Tipped by St. Mary's, and they call him offside. It got tipped. Brian Freer's eyes lit up. He was going to be all by himself walking in. But he got there a little too quick. Kipp will kick it away. Broken up. Kipp gets it back and gets it to the near sideline. It's a whole lot of numbers. I appreciate they wrote down the roster off a previous list, but they didn't get them all. Pop straight up. Hamill kind of waved at that one. We're going to St. Mary's play it down. Can't get the shot off. Now the shot blocked. And it's going to go out of play. And now they'll get a look at the St. Mary's player that's laying. And now he's sitting up a little bit, but he's been down on the ground for a while. I think that was Maroney going on. I hope he's going to be okay. Gingerly favoring that right foot. Let's hope it'll be okay. Just about reached the halfway mark of this first half. No score yet. St. Mary's has had the better of the chances with a couple of corner kicks. Kipp is down deep now. And St. Mary's kicks it away. Gets headed out by Kipp. They knock it very deep. Garino's going to come way out of the net, pick it up, and he'll boot it away. Kipp breaks it up again. Escobar with it. Knocking it deep. Kipp trying to get there. They saved it, but St. Mary's is there to pick it off. Kipp had to save it, and his momentum carried him out of bounds. And now Kipp kicks it out of play. Nice defense again by James Pass. Or Paz. I'll say it both ways and hope I get it right once. Pass picked off. Cornell heads it back. Tipped up. Broken up.
John, sorry to bother you. Lynn Community Television just wants to know a couple players' names. Number 7. Who's number 7?
Not a whole lot of scoring opportunities. Back and forth we go. St. Mary's had a couple of corner kicks that was loose out in front. They had one big opportunity by a header by Freer, and off the rebound, a header again that the defender knocks out. Kipp hasn't really had any. They had one long drive that Garino was able to get a good look at. And now they get close with Escobar, but he couldn't control it. It slipped away, and St. Mary's was able to kick it out of play. They don't want him that close to the net with the ball. Everybody trying to get a foot on it. St. Mary's clears it away. They'll collect down the far side. Pushing it down that far corner, and then Kipp is there to knock it away and knock it out. And I believe that was Paz again. Shot blocked out in front. And that's James Paz again. He's playing very well defensively in that center field spot. With a break, 1-on-1. Broken up, he gets it back, try to walk in, try to push it in front, and it got blocked. What a great defensive play by Cornell. They had 2-on-1. He was going to drop it back, and sitting right out in front was Kenny DeLeon. And he put his hands over his head saying, I can't believe Cornell blocked the pass, and then it got knocked out by Kipp, but if that pass comes across, Candione is sitting right on the doorstep all by himself. And Cornell made a great defensive play to block the pass and break up what was an exceptional scoring opportunity for Kipp. Now, Kipp got knocked down, and it'll be Rodriguez taking the free kick. St. Mary's knocked it away. And it wound up, I thought they were going to call it off. Kipp looked like going off St. Mary's, but now they do give it to Kipp, and they're calling it contact, so they're giving him a kick. Tough angle, but they're in close. They can get it to the net. And Kipp got a head on it and knocked it away. And I think that was Kenny DeLeon who got a head on it. So both teams have had opportunities on those kicks with getting a head on the ball, but couldn't deflect it in. Carino will pick up the loose ball. Can't get around. They knock it deep. And they call St. Mary's offside. Again, first ever meeting of these two teams. Kind of unusual when you're looking for games to complete a schedule. You would think the first place you would look would be in your own city. They get around the defense, looking to walk in. They try to throw it in front. Deflected. Sullivan takes the kick. They almost left the rebound. Nice save by Angel Lopez. Good bid. Sullivan ripped that looking for the far post. Lopez went down, reached out, got it. Almost left the rebound. Just as it was loose, he grabbed it with a white shirt bearing down on him. Sullivan keeps it in. Cornell knocks it away. St. Mary's breaks it up, gets around the defense. Kipp recovers and knocks it out. Behind the back action with the pass there. Out in front, just getting up. Lopez, good job. Snuck up almost to the 5-yard line. Just as he scooped it up, I think it was Hamill that was right there saying, give me an extra second, I'll tip that in. They break it up. LeBron just took that away. They knock it deep. Again, Lopez will come out and grab it and boot it away. Bounces by. Cornell got a foot. Nice defense taking that away. Down the far side, trying to cut to the middle, blocked nicely. That was LeBron. Stepped in front of that shot. He took the brunt of that shot. And Mary's knocks it away. And we got a takedown. They took Anthony Gomez down. And LeBron will use that left foot again. Drives it to the net. Cleared away. I think that was Josue De Leon. They knock it deep, it gets by. Escobar has it. Ramirez got a break. That went very deep to the far side. Otherwise, Escobar was in perfect position to take it to the net. Body's going down. Shot from long range, goes wide left. That went off the foot of Jefferson pass. We'll have a substitution for Kipp. As we got 9 minutes left in this scoreless first half. Pop straight up in the air. Kipp gets a head on it. And they take it by. LeBron knocks it deep. Freya pops it up. Miller looking for it. Miller get a little bump, then he gets a little bump back. They're going to call it against Miller. Thought he might get away with a little hip check on Josue De Leon. Kipp will kick it away. Cornell gets a head on it. Down the near side. Sullivan trying to walk in. Gets cut off. Freer trying to walk in. Drops it off. Jackson got a foot on it. Had it knocked away nicely. Defensive foul was by Kenny De Leon. Sounds like a family affair. I don't know if they're all related. All De Leons. On the sideline, everybody trying to get a piece of it. Body's banging. Finally got knocked out by St. Mary's. So both teams have come close on corner, one on a corner kick for St. Mary's. Freer, point blank, got a header. It got tipped. And on the rebound, they got another header. And it was a defenseman. And I believe it was James Paz knocking it away. So that was the big opportunity for St. Mary's. And then they had a great opportunity. Kipp with a kick. Coming from the sideline, a free kick. And they got it there, and they got a head on it. And it just went wide and over the net. Five minutes and counting left in the scoreless first half. Garcia throws it in, and it gets knocked out by Yoni Ovalo, or Ovali. Freer gets it out in front, deflected away. Shot from long range. Jackson put it on the money. Lopez made a great save, diving, got two hands on it, knocked it out of play. St. Mary's will get a corner kick. Lopez has made a couple of big saves, keeping it 0-0. Just dove to his left, got two hands on it and punched it out of play. LeBron coming from the far side with the corner kick. Hooks it out in front, headed away nicely by Kipp. And I believe that was James Paz again. St. Mary's takes it away. They knock it deep, they knocked it too deep. Lopez will kick it away. O'Reilly with the throw in. St. Mary's takes it away. They get it to Miller. Walking around, still with it. They look to give it back. Miller gave it to Garcia. Garcia tried to give it back, and it wound up going out of play. Kind of strange if they're taking a timeout. As we're coming up to the 2-minute mark, I don't know if that's the end of the first half or if it's a timeout. The clock was a little bit off. The clock still had 2 minutes left. So that is the end of the first half. Kind of caught up with us very quickly. I was looking at the clock. I thought they were going to take a timeout. But that's the end of the first half. So we end the first half the same way we started the first half. Kipp, nothing. St. Mary's, nothing. It was not halftime. We're still going. They shut the clock off. They put the clock back. I guess what's supposed to happen, the clock is supposed to shut off at 5 minutes, not 2 minutes. The clock ran down to 2 minutes. They all went to the sideline. I said, you can't take a timeout with 2 minutes left after not taking a timeout. So this is still the first half. And it got tipped in. From the corner kick. And it's Kevin Freer. Freer got the corner kick, got the tip. He almost got the tip before. Perfect kick from the corner, out in front, and Freer beat everybody to it, got a head on it, and Lopez had no chance, and St. Mary's grabs a 1-0 lead. So we apologize for that. It appeared as though the clock was off and it was halftime because everybody just walked to the sideline, and you very seldom see a timeout with 2 minutes left, especially in the first half. So we assumed that the clock was off and it was halftime. And when I turned around, they were back in action. Headed away nicely by Kipp. And contact as they were trying to get the ball. Headed away. So that's a late goal by St. Mary's to give them the 1-0 lead. And again, I apologize for that confusion because they confused me too, going to the sideline. I think it was Sullivan with the corner kick, and Freer was able to get a piece of it with his head and knock it in. Now they blow the whistle, and now I am absolutely sure it's going to be halftime. So again, I apologize for that little lapse, but St. Mary's will take it. In that little lapse, they score a goal. So Ryan Freer gets the header off the corner kick by Sullivan, and now, instead of 0-0 at halftime, it's St. Mary's 1, Kipp 0 at halftime. Are you up? We're underway, and St. Mary's just scored a goal. That's Miller. Up under the top crossbar, just inside the near post. He was shooting from the far side. He's been on a little bit of a tear. Nicholas Miller. Didn't take long. Less than a minute in, and St. Mary's has got their second goal. They knock it deep. Garino comes out. And he boots it to midfield and beyond. St. Mary's got it going. They got it down deep. Miller walked in. And good hard shot. And just got it over the head of Lopez. Under the crossbar, inside the near post. He's shooting from the far side, but it was the near post on your TV at home. Knocking it deep. Escobar trying to get there. He got blocked off by LeBrun. And that allowed Garino to come out, pick it off, and kick it away again past midfield. They tried to tip it ahead, and it got picked off by Diego Rodriguez. And now it gets knocked out by Josue De Leon. tipped away. They knock it to the near side, and they boot it toward the net. Walking in, they got a head on it and knocked it wide. LeBron threw that way across, and coming in from the far side, I believe it was Freya, looking for his second goal. He got a head on it and knocked it by the net and out of play. Good bid by LeBron and Freya combining. Kipp trying to come back. Broken up. Kipp takes it away. They get by one. They try to get it to the near side, and the pass got deflected. And here's a collision. Marcus Weber got wiped out. Diego Rodriguez just leveled Weber. He's laying down on the track, and he got knocked down hard. They were both going. Weber was trying to let it go out of play. Rodriguez was trying to save it, and they just got knocked for a loop, and he's down on the track. He took a shot and a half. Boy, that was a collision and a head. This is a non-contact sport, by the way. But I'm watching Weber now. He's slowly he's under his own steam, walking, so it looks like he's going to be okay. We certainly hope so. Thank God he wasn't. He looked like he was seriously hurt. He was down, knocked onto the track. Kipp trying to come back. They drop it back to Rodriguez. Punched ahead. Miller had lost it. It winds up with Gomez. Down the far side. St. Mary's collects. Just couldn't get a foot on it. It was just a little too far out in front. Now back checking. They back checked to knock it away, but back checking, they knocked the St. Mary's player down. St. Mary's will get a free kick. They were coming from behind to knock the ball away, but at the same time they knocked the St. Mary's player down. And once again, LeBron will take the free kick. Almost straight on inside the 35-yard line. He can reach the net from here. And he does reach the net, but it goes wide right. Solid shot by LeBron. Sliced it wide right. St. Mary's trying to keep it in, and it got knocked out by Garcia. A little bit of contact there by both teams, letting them play a little bit. Garcia with it, trying to knock it deep. Too far for Miller. Broken up by Gomez. Miller actually knocked it back the other way. Kipp takes it away. And they tip it by. St. Mary's knocks it into the Kipp bench area. Cornell setting up the wall, not letting anybody go around him. He got a piece of it, knocked it out. Kipp will get a corner kick. They haven't had many of these. It wasn't a corner kick. I thought it went out the end line. It went out the side. And now Kipp will get the throw in again. Booted out by Kipp. St. Mary's so far has done a nice job on Marco Escobar. He's the big scorer. He scores multiple goals. He's had big games. They're looking to get a goal to get back in this. They drill it right on the net. They put it right on the money, right in the midsection of Garino. Miller looking for a break. Jefferson pass for Kipp. Got that real good bid. And Carino had to make the save on. Not sure what that was. Kipp player took the St. Mary's player down. The referee put his hands up like touchdown. Jackson throws it in. They got a head on it, but it right to the goaltender. And Lopez boots it away. Upfield, Miller looking for it. He went down. He's back up. And now they're going to give Kipp a yellow card. I'm not sure. Everybody's been knocking everybody down. They're sending Jefferson pass to the bench. And that was just one of those where I'm reaching in to get the ball, but I got his foot instead, and they went down. That's been happening. Like I said before, the referee raised his hand like it's a touchdown, and letting it go. And now he not only called it, but he gives him a yellow card. Ryan Freer will take the kick. And he got too much foot on it. He kicked a field goal and went through the uprights. But that doesn't count in soccer. They don't kick it away. They just give it to the defender. Picked off by Garcia. They break it up. Garcia just kept it in. Now we got another takedown. Gomez has been getting knocked down a few times today. We got another free kick. I'm kind of surprised Usually it's LeBron taking it. Garcia had it blocked. Now we got either went out or St. Mary's took somebody down. And it is, they took him down, so it's a kick. And the kick goes out of play. And we'll have substitutions for both teams. This might be a little longer day than I thought. I noticed St. Mary's field hockey players here. I don't know if they were playing or if they're going away to play. I know Tech is in here at 2 o'clock. That would be really cutting it close. Nice little shift. Kipp gets it. Moves it ahead. Down the near side. Can't keep it in. Christian Garcia hustling for Kipp, trying to get there. Pass was a little too much mustard on the pass. Popped up, and he couldn't keep it in. Bermudez popped it up. Garcia tried to keep it in. Jefferson Pass, after serving his sentence for the yellow card, is back on the field, and now he's got to be very careful. Weber puts it in play. Bodies go down again. Kipp knocks it away. Jackson pushes it up. And Kipp knocks it out. Hammer will put it in play. Jackson trying to get loose. Kipp breaks it up. And then Kipp keeps it high in the air. LeBron got a head on it. Knocked it away from Escobar. Hamel. Escobar from behind, stepped in front, got a piece, but he knocked it out of play. Not hard to pick up Escobar out in the field. He's got the bright pink shoes. Kipp pushed it too far ahead. St. Mary's clears it back the other way. Looking for a break, and they have to pop it up. Freer looking for it. They broke up Freer with the breakaway, and that was James' pass again. He's played terrifically well defensively. Tough angle, tough shot. LeBron wouldn't let him get anywhere near the net. And he shot it high over the net and out. He feels he's just checking the balls. Nice kick by the official getting the ball out of play. I guess he didn't like that one. LeBron will kick it away. LeBron lost it. They're walking in. They took it away and scored. St. Mary's gave it away. Here, picked it off. Walked in alone. Kenny DeLeon getting the goal. So Kipp is back in it with the score 2-1. St. Mary's had a free kick. They kicked it upfield. The pass deflected. And there was Kenny DeLeon walking in all by himself as St. Mary's gets taken down. I think that was Gomez again. The kick will come from a tough angle at the 10-yard line. They always set up the picket fence like 2 steps away from where the ball is put down, and then the referee always marks them off 10 yards. They drill it high over the net, off the crossbar of the goalpost, out of play. And Lopez will kick it away. St. Mary's makes a substitution. So that breakaway goal, let's see if that gives any impetus to Kipp. They pick off the pass and they knock it out of play. Tried to pop it out front. Kipp got a piece of it. Now they knock it deep. And Kipp collects, coming back the other way. Gets right by a couple, trying to walk in, takes the shot. They knocked it loose, but it rolls away, and LeBron will kick it away. Great rush by Kenny DeLeon, who got the first goal. He went by, through and around the defense, hit a laser beam right to the net. Garino made the save, left the rebound. Escobar was in the area, but before he could get to it, LeBron knocked it away. Garino was down on the ground after he tried to grab the rebound or grab the shot. And luckily for St. Mary's, LeBron was there to clear it away. But a great effort by Kenny DeLeon, looking for a second goal, looking to tie the game up. St. Mary's gets taken down, they'll get the free kick. Just past the halfway mark of the second half. Headed away by Kipp. Kipp tried to take it away, they knocked it out of play. Went out off Josue DeLeon. Yeah, kick goes high behind the St. Mary's bench area. And the throw will come from down deep. They get a running start to try and throw it to the net. Headed away by Kipp. broken up. Miller went down hard, no call. Nice to see Weber back in the game. He's the one that went out. Pretty good, little decent crowd here for a Saturday morning game. Looking to get it to the net. Took a high bounce. Lopez grabbed it with a white shirt, leaning on him practically. LeBron heads it away. DeLeon gets knocked down by Cornell. They get a free kick. This is a scoring opportunity for Kipp. Free kick dead on. Just inside the 25-yard line. I think this is James Pass taking the kick. Looking to tie it up here. Just got it over the top crossbar. That was almost a perfect kick. Didn't miss by much. He got it up dead center, and it just went over the top crossbar. So they were that close to tying it up. LeBron kicks it away. Cornell kicks it deeper. Kipp taking it back. And we got another takedown. They took Kenny DeLeon down. This is going to be Escobar now from the 25. Another scoring opportunity. That picket fence bouncing all over the place, trying to settle in. Escobar drills it, and that didn't miss by much. That was just about a soccer ball width from going under that top crossbar. That was virtually right on the money. Excellent bid by Marco Escobar. They've come awful close to tying the game up twice. St. Mary's couldn't keep it in. They knock it deep. Hamill letting it go. St. Mary's will make a couple of substitutions. Kipp trying to keep it close. DeLeon almost took that away. LeBron just knocked it away. DeLeon was trying to tip it by him. That would have been interesting. DeLeon again, just broken up by LeBron. He was just trying to make a little move to get around LeBron, and LeBron just took it away. Kenny DeLeon, he's going to be a tired young man at the end of this game. He's been all over the place. We'll have a substitution for St. Mary's. And the subs are not in any hurry to get off the field. Right now, St. Mary's has one player too many on the field. Jefferson pass will take the free kick. Kipp putting a lot of pressure on St. Mary's trying to get the equalizer. They get it up. It bounces through. They almost got a piece of it. I think it was Kenny DeLeon again, wound up in the net trying to get ahead on the ball as it bounced. Carino just grabbed it away. So they've come awful close to get the equalizer 3 times. Bodies down at midfield, no call. It's amazing how. And the official raised his hand like a touchdown again with the bodies going down. I don't understand how they do that. Then they turned around and gave a yellow card to the Kipp player when bodies went down. Freer trying to collect, everybody trying to get a piece. Winds up with Kipp, they knock it deep. DeLeon trying to get there, not just. Wasn't lack of effort that he didn't get there. He's been all over the field this second half. Got the goal, almost had a couple of others. LeBron will kick it away. Knocked out by Kipp. That went out the gate and almost down the street. St. Mary's couldn't keep it in. They had it, they tipped it too far. And now Kipp picks off the pass. Broken up by St. Mary's. Nice little shift. And the pass picked off. And we got a takedown. Freer got taken down. I was going to say, you get taken down at the St. Mary's 45. They were lining up the kick at the 45 of Kipp. I didn't think there was a 15-yard penalty there. LeBron line drives it. It gets by. Great play. Come out and got a piece of that. Ryan Freer got out in front. As he was getting a piece of it, goaltender Lopez slid out, made a terrific save. He's made some beauties. He robbed Freer there. Knocked out by St. Mary's. St. Mary's picks it off. Headed by St. Mary's. They got a foot on it, couldn't get it to the net. That's Freer again. High hop, almost knee high. Had to reach up, try to tip it. St. Mary's keeping it in the Kipp end. It goes out, and St. Mary's will get a corner kick. coming from the far side. Clock is now the enemy for Kipp. 8 minutes and counting left. 2-1 St. Mary's. Headed away by Kipp. Hustling is Escobar picking it up. And he just ran in to Jackson. I don't know how either one of them are getting up. That was like two freight cars running into each other. And there's Escobar again. He's going to get a yellow card. Oh, he got a red card. He's gone, and he got away with the first one, and they actually gave Kipp the ball, and then he just wiped out the St. Mary's player who's down, and I thought they were going to give him a yellow card. They turned out and gave him a red card. Welcome back, and that was Kaya Jackson, who was the second man that Escobar wiped out. And they gave Escobar a red card, which means he's going to have to sit a couple of games. That might be a little bit of frustration. He was flying down the sideline and got broken up. And then he went out and tried to get the ball back, and just Jackson was down for a little bit. Hopefully he's okay. Looked like he came in out under his own steam. From a very tough angle, Miller tried to take that shot. Went from one side to the other and knocked it out of play. Kipp will get the throw in. Kipp was down a player for a second or two. He went to chase the ball. It went out the gate. They put the ball in play. Trying to knock it deep. They knocked it off a St. Mary's player. Everybody trying to get a piece. Blocked again. Kipp finally gets it. Sliding and knocking it away was Garcia. And now we got a yellow card coming up. We got pushing and shoving. Miller's going to the bench. I think DeLeon's going to the bench. You don't need that. Miller just made a couple of comments going to the bench. You don't need that at all. It's been a good game up until the last few minutes, and now it's starting to get a little bit chippy. In fact, it's starting to get a lot chippy. Kevin Rodriguez with the kick. Popped up in the air. LeBron gets ahead and knocks it away. And it's finally kicked away by Gomez. Kipp looking to get it back. It goes out off Kipp. Time is of the essence for Kipp. They need a goal to get back in it. And we're coming up on 4 minutes left in this one. And we just hope we've seen the last of the extracurricular activities. got knocked out by DeLeon. And that went out off Garcia. With just over 3 minutes left. 2-1 St. Mary's. We're going to get a timeout. We come out of the timeout. Kipp will put it in play. Blocked by Garcia. And it gets hit. Bounces way up in the seats. Souvenir for the fans. Freer was going to put it in play. Now he'll give it to Hamill. And now Garcia runs into Jefferson pass. And Kevin Rodriguez will take the free kick. Puts it right on the net. They didn't blow the whistle. Kipp is screaming at the official. They got taken down in the box. He was going for the ball. Kenny DeLeon, again, he was going for the ball. He had a chance to get ahead on it, maybe knock it in, and he got taken down, and neither official called anything. So with some of the things they've been calling, you wonder how you get away with that. St. Mary's got a huge break there. That probably would have been a penalty kick if they called it. With the red card, a couple of yellow cards, and a couple other takedowns that they called, they let that go. That would have been huge. We're down to the final 2 minutes and counting. LeBron boots it away. It's going to go out of play. And now Kipp really has to get a giddy up in their step because we're winding down in this first ever matchup between these two teams. St. Mary's will take their time. Kipp trying to hurry them up. This will be a full day here at Manning. We got Kipp St. Mary's soccer. We got St. Mary's field hockey coming in. We got Lintec football. After having a doubleheader last night, soccer and football. Mary's trying to control. They got a piece, but knocked it out of play. Kipp trying to hurry to put the ball in play. And Kipp with the takedown. Brian Fear has spent a lot of time on the turf. Kick coming from the 25-yard line. With time winding down, they drill it. They had way too much foot, way high over the net and out of play. Kipp trying to hustle and get it in play.
Yeah, trying to run late. So I think we have to have a minimum. We're playing Bishop
They knock it deep again. Out of play again. Kipp hustling. Trying to get it in play. They got to go quick. They blow the whistle. That's going to do it. So Kipp gives St. Mary's a battle, but they come up a goal shy. It was Ryan Freer with a header off Sullivan's corner kick, making it 1-0. And then seconds into the second half, Miller found under the top crossbar inside the near post, made it 2-0. A great rush by Kenny DeLeon. He wound up all by himself walking in and beat Garino to make it 2-1. And Kipp is going to go out saying, how did they not call that takedown in the end zone right at the goal line? When the kick went in, it was Kenny DeLeon again who was right there looking to maybe try to get a piece of it, and he couldn't. And when he couldn't, he got taken down, and he looked quickly to the officials saying, what about the call? And they're going to be talking about that on the Kipp sideline for a while. But Kipp gave him everything he could handle, but it turns out the goal by Miller to start the second half was the winner. Freer got the first one. Miller got the second one. Kenny DeLeon played extremely well. He got the goal. And Lopez made some outstanding saves in net for Kipp to keep him in the game. But they come up short. So St. Mary's will go over 500. They'll go to 4-3. Kipp will drop to 4-2 as St. Mary's wins it 2-1 over Kipp in the first ever meeting between the two teams. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm Don Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.